Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I just say?
Let's react to some videos.
Racket, and if it was really about the best and the brightest, then not everybody could go, and maybe everyone shouldn't go, because it's really for most of it, the stuff that you learn in high school, right? Why is it that every high school educated person I come across seemingly is just as intelligent as every college person I come across?
That's an interesting perspective. I haven't had a similar experience in my lifetime.
Yeah, well, you have a bias preference, and I don't. Like, you're biased towards elites, right? Elitism.
I do, I grew up in an educated household, but I was also primarily raised by a very conservative father who was also a doctor. So was my grandfather.
And was your
Extremely
conservative father a dummy?
No.
Then
he's
why was
incredibly
he?
intelligent.
Then why was he conservative?
Because it benefits him personally.
So he was just immoral.
For pursuing his own ends, I don't know if I would say that.
You're not sure if your own father was immoral or not?
No.
You're not quite sure?
No, I mean, unlike all of us here, my dad is responsible for saving thousands of lives. He's put out a lot of good in this world.
And would your father
He will
agree?
leave this earth with a clear conscience, no matter what his beliefs are.
Can I ask you this? Would your father, who saved all these thousands of people, agree more with my worldview or yours?
No. I think he would find your worldview strange.
That's not what I asked. I didn't ask if he would find it strange. I asked if he would agree with it more than yours.
Strange.
I don't know enough about your worldview, I think, to agree or disagree, but I think that he'd be...
How about his political alignment? Would his political alignment line up more with mine or yours?
What is your alignment, please?
She knows the truth. The truth is, back in the day, the most intelligent people in our society were conservative. The liberals were the idiots. So she knows damn well that her father would align with everything Donald Trump would be saying. She doesn't want to admit it, so she's like talking around it. But most liberals have conservative parents, and the conservative parents has given these liberals good life, good education. And what the kids do, they go to college and they become somebody else. Come back thinking crazy stuff, wanting to be communists, loving socialism, blue hair, lesbians, homosexuals. They come back a totally different animal from what the conservative parents who love and care for their kids in this country send them off to be.
Welcome to Enlightenment University,
where we teach your kids to think,
just not like you.
Politically, like what do you want the government to
far right
look
wing
like?
Far right wing conservative, you could say my political alignment would be something more akin to limiting suffrage, to people who getting it back towards what our founders had. Some other things would be like fiscal conservatism. I have a belief in that. I have a very strong dislike for socialism, have a very strong dislike for communism, have a very strong dislike for eliminating people's access to capital, which I know brings more people out of poverty than any other single system on planet Earth. Like, would he agree more with that type of stuff? I have a strong preference against mass migration, and I think the government should be doing more about it. I think that we should lock up our southern border. I think that we should do a lot more when it comes to deregulating gun control. I think, like, stuff like that. Would he be more in line with that?
I think that my dad is he skews libertarian more than anything. And I think
well, libertarians are definitely going to like that more than your view.
That's more conservative.
I think your proposal to limit suffrage, I think, would
Libertarians love that idea generally.
limiting access to voting, limiting people's individual freedoms.
Well,
and
wait
powers.
a second. That's not limiting their freedom. What it's doing is stopping.
Taking away the right to vote.
No, it's stopping you fuckers from collectivizing and becoming tyrants. And that's what you've done with the vote. You've collectivized and become fucking tyrants, a tyrant of the majority, a tyranny of the majority, a slight majority, and you become fucking tyrants, just like you were during COVID-19. That's not you. You didn't free anybody. Who are you freeing with your fucking policies? Like,
What
how are
would
you making our
call
lives
the power
better?
that the executive branch has now? I mean, like the executive branch is the strongest it's been in ages. Like, what do you?
No,
think
it's
about
not.
tyrants?
It has less power than it did under Jackson. Significantly
Okay,
less
I
power
said
than it did under
recently.
Jackson.
I
And by
said
the way, can I
recently.
just point this out? Right. When you're talking about Donald Trump, he has the same exact powers that the president Joe Biden had before him. The same ones. He doesn't have a single additional power. Not a single one.
What about the bullshit that the Supreme Court ruled that he cannot be held responsible for specific illegal acts that he committed?
Yeah. Well, look, this was early understanding of case law with the president is that you're not going to be able to allow states to prosecute the president of the United States, or else a state who was just
that's
upset.
tyranny.
No, it's not.
That's
It's the opposite.
tyranny.
A state that's upset at the president could bring him in for bullshit, trumped up charges, and he's the federal executive. That would create a constitutional crisis. You can't have the state charging the executive branch. You can't have them doing that.
I think you can.
No,
And think it
well,
should
not
be
only
so.
can you not, the Supreme Court even ruled you can't.
I think you should be able to. I think that's ridiculous. I think we need to be able to hold our leaders
great.
accountable and
You would
not
end
put
up-
too much power in their hands, because I am against authoritarianism.
Okay, so let's say California does that.
Hell
They
yeah.
say, hey, we're going to go ahead and bring up Donald Trump on, and he needs to appear in court. How does California enforce that?
In this day and age, I don't know. That gets tricky. I wouldn't trust Donald Trump to.
Are they going to send California agents to arrest the President of the United States, do you think?
We could send the National Guard and start a civil war. Our National Guard, the California National Guard. But that would be treason.
So I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe, and I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
This is very, very common. When you become a liberal, it's like you have to become dumb. When people start questioning you about your liberal beliefs, you have no choice but to pretend that the dumb things that you believe in actually make sense. It happens all the time. Right now, this lady just lost, and she's just defaulting to being a dumb child. That's what she's defaulting to. That's why it's no point in debating these type of people.
Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
Under
you lick sniz.
Under your
Oh,
religion.
shit.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're a
mean?
fucking Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say?
Wife with the 3
Sorry, doll. I'm sorry. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to?
your hatred
Do
against?
you the women
they,
that you try
convince them
to?
that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
pursue
bring
women? Do they know
Charlie?
that
Did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
What you're doing, which is immoral.
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that.
No. My family dynamic. What am I doing? Being married to my
I don't
wife.
think it's immoral.
Then why? So then.
Under my
So all
worldview,
you did.
that's perfectly
So wait,
acceptable.
Chuck. All you're doing is saying. So Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that Andrew? You're doing a good thing.
I'm
Hang on,
selling you
Charlie.
on
I just want to
my
make sure I got this
worldview?
right.
Uh-huh.
Am I doing a good thing? Am I doing a
By
good thing?
what? Do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me?
Boom.
Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
you can marry your wife and no one would judge you, and you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would
But
still
under
judge me,
your-
Chuck.
Under your worldview,
Yeah. Yeah.
that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
Yeah, what
divorce
about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
Yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think?
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I
Oh,
was.
Of course. See, this is
You don't. I'm sorry.
because
What?
the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the
It
Catholic
hasn't
spirit
left.
still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised
how-
Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey, Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never. Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
Boom.
You don't have to.
I'm not
Why
going
would
to.
I take moral advice from you?
So all you're
I
trying.
think that you
yeah.
lie
So all
about
you.
your worldview.
Okay,
I
which
think
part?
that you-
Which part am I
think
lying
that
about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I
I've
see you
never
doing is
said
spreading
once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
What I
Chuck.
see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck, fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong?
People say Christians are hateful just because we won't clap for their filth. They cry, "That's not very Christian-like." Really? Jesus flipped tables. He made a whip with his own hands just to drive out the corruption. That's how he handled it. He called the fakes whitewashed tombs, snakes and vipers. Clean outside, dead, poisonous, and full of lies inside. Jesus wasn't soft. He was just. And justice means no tolerance for evil, even if it offends. Being nice is easy. Standing for truth is not. Back to the debate.
What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell
Well,
me?
that's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring
Because
to.
being a
You
stepfather
were trying
is
to.
Christ-like.
What
It
you were
is
trying to
Christ-like,
do.
but Christian nationalists are not Christ-like. You are not
Chuck, what am I
Christ-like
saying?
if
What
you're
am
a
I doing?
Christian
What am I
nationalist.
doing except taking care of people?
What you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I
and
thought I
drinking whiskey.
did. I thought you just
And what
commended
you
me
do-
for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex work.
do I only
That's
debate?
What you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do,
Yeah, so shut up.
if they let you.
And what
if
have
they
you?
tolerate
And what have you
I've
done?
watched them
What
walk
have you
off.
done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit.
You haven't done
You don't
shit.
have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does.
Boom. I thought this debate was going good, actually. She was holding her own. But I guess it's been on a couple of hours now, 3 hours? She just had to, let it out. All the intolerance, the leftoid intolerance comes out. All the name calling and everything just comes out. And he saw it coming. When he saw it coming, he stopped it in its tracks, because these are the most intolerant people. These people who don't know anything about the Bible, don't know anything about Jesus, want to tell you how to be a Christian. Because to them, it's all about being nice. You got to be nice to people. This guy is a stepfather. He helps kids out. But because he's not nice to these bitches that he debates with, he's not being a Christian. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe down below.
Like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this. And I'll see you next time on